city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls. Here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. Switch.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming. Sammy. Hey, exit.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, defense, let's go. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Yo, 21. We didn't want this. Good. 5-4, ready.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And Ginn's got it. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's go.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn, still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
Good. 5-4, ready. 3, check 4. Over. Back.
Breeze now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he spins past him and into space. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 2nd down, Cook. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
47. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Zebra. Check, Mike.
On third down, Cousins. He'll find his receiver. That's Chad Beebe. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26.
A gain of 16 yards.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Demario Davis there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike, I got you. Check, can. Check, 55.
Second and 5 now. Cousins. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think they'll be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Here's Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Blue down. 11. Mike, 5-4.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39.
The Saints spent a third-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Now it's the backup, Bridgewater. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 39 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
The first run for the backup of Doolin. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Smooth. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I got you, punk. Check 99. Ready.
Here's Mannion. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask. And that'll give them even better starting position.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Hey, Delta. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Come on, go.
Throwing is Mannion. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands. unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the
2nd and 10. He's got his rookie tight end. That's Herb Smith Jr. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Ready.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check 52. Switch.
A toss to Abdullah. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf. 56. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Yes. Hit it. 56.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mania under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Craig Robertson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. Hey. High 7. Get it.
They'll set up to throw.
Don't be scared of it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Break it down.
The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 2nd and 9, Breeze looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23.
Come on, one thing for sure. You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
Brees going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Saints first down.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
What's good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll start. A minute to go before halftime.
First down.
Ready.
Madden now, just 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a first down here. They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Bravo.
56. Mike, 56. 56.
On play action, they'll throw.
Bandit.
He'll find Olabisi Johnson, the rookie from Colorado State. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
We ain't giving up nothing today. You're out.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Big River.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, you were backed up into a second and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith down. And this throw will be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the... into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They were looking for Johnson that time.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there and a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Spell a alpha.
Great changeup there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return, Harris. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead here. When we talk a lot about pregame speeches, what are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Breeze. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. We say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They start the drive with Abdullah.
Run to the ball! Run to the ball! Run!
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They find some open field here. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10.
Let's go.
A big play there for Minnesota. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
At the 9-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Lead River.
They try the right side with Abdullah. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 56.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Smith catches left side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
28-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
32-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards that time.
First down.
To throw is Hill.
I'm on.
Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Check three.
80 weapon.
Switch gears. Check the back or check
Down.
Murray. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's coming.
Here's Hill, throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Get in that house.
Hey, exit. Get it.
Now Hill on 3rd and goal. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Let's go.
Michael Thomas ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
And that should be the final play before the quarter ends.
56. Guys, it's game 6.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, orbit.
56.
They'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's get this.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check. 53.
Leak river.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 yours.
940.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike.
Smooth.
Mike 40.
Shoot.
On first down, Hill. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints.
That's it, huh?
Traquan Smith there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnovers. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Here's Mannion. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Our time. This is our time. Save. Hey.
Look, squeeze.
Toss play, Kamara. Able to slither by. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Yeah. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, Echo. Get it.
Throwing on third down, Hill. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Ready.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On the move to his left. Airing it out deep for... And this is caught inside the 5. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The tight end, Josh Hill, was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. A toss to Murray. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
3rd and 2, Hill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready.
So here we go on 4th. Hill. He'll buy some time right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Keep doing it.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That's a really nice play concept there. Bootleg him out to the right. They're going to move the pocket and try and keep the rush away from him. I love that he was able to throw back against the grain a little bit and find a receiver cutting from the backside of the formation across the middle.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any intersection, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing is Mannion. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They're scared.
Let's go.
Hill on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Hill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw on third down. Hill. And that's caught by Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So on the heels of the sack, they knock him backwards in the running game.
So now it's up to the offense coordinator talking directly into the helmet of his quarterback to instill a little bit of confidence here. Call the play with authority, call with confidence, and let him know this one is the winner.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Watch the screen.
Hey, Zoo. Snap.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Onyemata, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Give it up for Coach OBJ. Oh, you going with Bojack. Good choice, man. Derwin James dominates games. Zeke, he gonna get his yards. All right, Dot City, mirror match. One shot from the 25, baby. You get a drive, they get a drive. Score and go for two. Tie it up, and it's tug of war time. Score on this drive, and the pressure's on them.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Newton on 1st and 10. And his throw here is gonna be it's deja vu. You gotta try something else.
Coming.
Again on 2nd down, it's Newton. Quick hitter is complete. And he takes it into enemy territory, just past midfield.
Set. 180.
Check back 21. They can't hang with that.
On 1st down, Newton. It's complete to D-Hop. Let him in, and all the way home for a Dot City touchdown. A big play coming up for Dot City.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Looking to maybe throw it here. And he'll get in. 8-0.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Let's send this thing to tug of war. Show them you can do the same and put up 8 this drive. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Wide open is his receiver. That's complete. I swear he was going all the way.
There we go.
Behind on the scoreboard. Don't matter. That's when the Dot City offense comes alive.
54.
1st and 10. He'll throw.
Watch 54. Watch 54. They're running it.
He finds a man in the crossing route.
We got this. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pressure from the right, and he goes down hard. All right, 2nd down. Let's get some positive yards this time. 2nd down, and he'll throw it. And the throw right sideline is complete. Third and short, no problem. You got a big old list of plays. Just pick one that makes you look good. Looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Firing quickly, and that's complete. Tackled right on the edge of the red zone.
Let's go!
Let's see what they do from the red zone.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Silence, silence.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
54.
Dodge City in the red zone. Looking to throw. And he's out of bounds right outside the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
That's right, baby.
Hey, silver.
Second down, and he'll throw it.
54 Mike.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he rifles one incomplete. Painting yourself in a corner. Everybody wearing your team colors would feel better if you did something here. Drops back on 3rd and 2. He's got it complete to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10, brought down at the 9. They're within striking distance now. Gotta make it pay off.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Battle for the ball. And it's intercepted. Cheers up, D-City. You'll be back. And that pass is